Sunday afternoon, Kansas City receiver Rashee Rice is carted off the field after a right knee injury. Welcome back, everyone. My name is Dr. Stephen Wilson, and this channel is designed to analyze the mechanism of sports injury. So if that's the type of content that interests you, then please consider liking and subscribing. On Sunday's game between the Chiefs and the Chargers, Patrick Mahomes had just thrown an interception on the play, and number 4 here, Rashee Rice, the receiver, is coming back to make a play on the defender, while number 15 here, of course, Patrick Mahomes, he is also trying to make a play on the defender. So, of course, Mahomes is the quarterback. He's not really an experienced tackler. So what he's going to try and do, he's going to drop his right hip and lead with his right elbow and his right shoulder here in order to try and cut the legs out of number 7 for the Chargers. In doing so, well, he misses the defender. But what he does do here, he leads with his right elbow and his right shoulder, but that's going to make direct contact, some friendly fire here, if you will, into the right knee of Rashee Rice. When he does that, he's going to deliver a blow to the front part of Rice's knee. It's going to come from the front or the anterior portion. So the force that's being delivered here, the energy being transmitted through Rice's knee is anterior to posterior or front to back. But it also seems the way Rice's leg is angled a little bit here, it looks like Mahomes is also coming in from the inside, and that's going to put also a lateral or an outside force through Rice's knee. So on the replay here, we see Mahomes coming in, he drops his hip, leads with his elbow and his shoulder, but the contact is right there through Rice's knee. And when this happens, we can clearly see Rice's knee in an extended or a hyperextended position here. Whenever that happens, we do have concerns for the ligamentous attachments in Rice's right knee, mainly his posterior cruciate ligament, his PCL, and his anterior cruciate ligament, his ACL. Of course, the soft tissue and the muscle in the back of his knee here are also a consideration for injury. There's the blow, there's the hyperextension. Rice was also carted off of the field. So we are concerned about the ligaments here in Rice's knee, and we'll correlate that with what we just saw on the anatomy screen. So here is a picture of a right leg. We'll spin it around here. We'll orient ourselves at the top here. Is the pelvis. Then we have the thigh, the femur bone here, your kneecap and your patella, the long shin bone, your tibia, with the fibula right beside it, and then of course your foot and ankle bones here. So we'll spin it around. Now we're looking at the outside or the lateral portion, and from here, if we can envision this in being Rashee Rice's his right leg, so we know when Mahomes came in, he dropped his right hip, led with his forearm, his elbow, and his shoulder, and that force came in from this direction. So it's going to stress the muscles and the ligaments, the soft tissue attachments that provide stability and structure to the knee. And now we'll look at the knee from the front or the anterior portion here. We're just going to zoom in so we can take a closer look. Of course, at the top here, again, we have your femur, your patella and your kneecap, your fibula to the side, and the tibia right here. So when Mahomes came in and led with his forearm, his elbow, his shoulder, that placed a hyperextending stress onto Rice's knee. And what that's going to do, it's going to stress the internal structures, his ACL and his PCL ligaments here, possibly even his LCL. But when you hyperextend, it almost squishes this part of the femur into what's called your tibial plateau, and that bumping of the bone can also cause a bone bruise to that area. Either way, Rice was certainly in a lot of pain, and he is likely to miss time. Thank you very much for watching. Have a great day.